Good morning. All right, guys, we're working on a 2010 Duramax with this bad starter. So the starter right here is in a really tight spot. It's a pain in the butt to even do it on the ground. Luckily here we have a lift. If you have a lift, I'm going to show you a trick. Bear with me. There's two 15 millimeters, as you can see already. We got the starter loose. Your best friend is going to be an extension about this long with a swivel head. Right down here, if you go right above this steering knuckle right here, you can see there's a spot you can go right up under with a swivel and you can get to that bottom bolt. It's going to be your easiest way if you have a lift. Sorry about the voice. I got allergies. So what we're going to do now is we have 7/16. We took the T-bolt, we took the V-band flange loose for this, and we're going to raise it up and we're going to look and see how to get this loose, and that's the next step. All right, so right here you see the exhaust. We got to get this to come down loose. The starter is right up here. See, the starter's loose already. We got to get this to be loose. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take this bracket loose. Alrighty, ran into an issue. This has an aftermarket exhaust on it, so you can't swing it down because if you look here, it's big pipe. It's resting right here. I'm thinking that I need to take this clamp off. Alrighty, unfortunately we had to get the downpipe out of here. It's gonna work better for us, but this person has an aftermarket exhaust on it, and the pipe's too big. So now that we have this off, we're gonna see how easy or how hard it is. I still have to get the wires off real quick, but I'm gonna see if I can get those from above. There's not really a lot of room. If I can snake it through and then take it off, that's what I would like to do. So let me see. It's live. No, and it's just straight up sealed. Alright. Such a big starter and it's such a little hole. It's crazy. On your own vehicles. Might have to take that bracket off up there, but I'm trying to visualize it in my mind. So if you see me going back and forth, it's because I'm trying to figure out what I think. Oh, fuck, you are to take that bracket off. That bracket has to go. Alright. I gotta take an exhaust bracket off. Right here, the starter hits that bracket. See that bracket right there? That's in play. That's the next step. Alrighty, got it out. Sorry, let me try to get this phone up in there and show you. Gonna cut the bracket. That bracket, somebody welded it to this flange, so even if I took the bolts off, I couldn't get it out, which is dumb. But starter is out. Now we're gonna have to put the new one in. Let's see how easy it's gonna be. It's probably not gonna be easy at all. But alrighty, had to cut the bracket a little bit more to get it smooth. I don't have a Sawzall at work. I have one at home, but not here. So now we should be able to take the starter. Now that bracket's cut smooth, and it should go right in. Went in smooth. Now all I have to do is get it twisted and put the bolts in it and put the starter cable and the signal wire on, and then put everything back together. And that's the next step. Out with the old, in with the new. Alrighty guys, got the starter in on this Duramax. What a pain in the butt. As you can see here, got both bolts in. signal wire and power wire have been tightened. We torqued both of these. In order to get the bottom bolt, I'm going to show you a little trick. I have a swivel. Most swivels are a pain in the butt. If you don't know this O-ring trick, it's your best friend. Put an O-ring around it, you're able to get in there. And I'm able to snake it right up between here and use my electric ratchet and was able to get it tight. And did the top one last. Now we just have to put the exhaust, the bracket, the V-band clamp, everything back together. The next person that works on this is going to love me because it's going to be so much easier now that that's gone. Unfortunately, it's welded back here, and that's why it wouldn't come off. So I got to replace the bolt here and the flange bolt here, keep that from vibrating. Put the exhaust back on and get her back down on the ground.